Oh, that's ridiculous.
Hello Year 5, welcome to your introduction video for green screen technology. I'm going to give you a little demonstration about how this works, how this black space behind me, which is actually the green screen from the incubator, how we're going to use that to create some very engaging videos this term for your STEM project. So have you ever imagined yourself on the surface of Mars? Very easy to do with putting an image on the back of your green screen. You can have images such as this if you're talking about a specific topic, talking about the Martian surface, types of rock formations, very simple activity to do. You can also take photographs of pictures that you draw yourself, creating your own backdrops. We can superimpose those on the green screen too, quite easily. Your scene might take place on a beautiful beach like this. Again, putting any type of image you want in your background is super easy. So you'll be focusing on obviously your script writing. It's going to be a very important part of what you do for your STEM task. Your research looking at humans, whether they're friend or foe to the planet itself. So looking at ways humans have an impact on the environment, what they're currently doing, and maybe talking about possible solutions to problems that humans are causing. So again, creating a background image like this, piece of cake, using Google Images. It's very simple, taking your own photographs and photographs of pictures that you might even draw. You can be very creative. We can even do things like add video backgrounds. So you can see here, easily, you can put a background in that's moving. This is some basic stock footage of someone travelling in a car, and you could superimpose, you could cut out using cardboard a car of your own, make it look like you're actually travelling. You could do a little bit of running like this. Looks a little bit silly, but looks kind of cool too. Certainly way more engaging than your typical kind of movie project. Hi Year 5, welcome to your little green screen introduction video. I'm going to show you some of the capabilities of the green screen that we have installed here at the school now. You notice behind me you can see a few little white spaces. It's something I've just realised I have to fix up, but actually quite easy to fix up. So with your green screen equipment, what you'll be able to do is obviously use this in small groups, probably groups of 3, and you're going to create videos demonstrating your knowledge and understanding of specific types of living things, which we'll cover more in some of your science, your STEM lessons as we go on throughout the term. But with me, when you're working with me, you're going to be looking specifically at using this technology. Obviously there's a big emphasis on your script, so it must be said that you really need to pay attention to your script before you actually get into using any of this video technology. And I think the person probably best to tell you about that is this guy over here. He's going to show you what to do. Thanks mate.
Gareth.
Great job. So you can see there, it's actually, that kind of looks cool. Seriously, it's about my first time ever doing something like that. But it's actually really quite easy. And with the green screen technology, you can do things like that. You can add multiple layers of different videos, do things like have 2 of you on the same screen, even talking to each other. Obviously a lot of rehearsal has to go into something like that. So obviously screenwriting, practicing, rehearsing before you get in front of the camera is going to be a really big emphasis, okay? We're not going to do a lot of the troubleshooting in front of the camera. That's just a pretty big waste of time. So some of the other really cool things you can do obviously with the green screen besides that is right now you can see all this black. It's actually, if you know the incubator room, you'll know that this is actually green behind me right now. And with this we can have videos behind us. So example 1, pretty good. So you can obviously reshape the size of that video that's playing in the background, and that might be important if you're going to, part of your presentation, be talking about a specific thing. Up here you might have some stock footage or some footage that you've recorded yourself, and you can talk directly to that footage up there, and that's way more dynamic than using something like a Google slide or PowerPoint or even Prezi, things like that. Much more engaging for the viewer. The other thing is too, you can change the backdrop, so you can make it whatever you want, and that makes things a little bit more engaging too. You can have You could have role play, things like that. So you could create a scene, get into character, or you could have, again, a little bit like the video, you could be talking to some of the backdrops behind you. So all these things are actually quite easy once you're shown how to do them, and I'll show you how to do them. But you're going to bring your own artistic flair into it. And as I said before, there'll be a huge emphasis on your writing and your research. So I'll not be letting anyone use this green screen until I'm really happy with the research that you've done, the scripts that you produce, and the rehearsal that you've done in your small groups. Obviously, massive focus on teamwork. I want to see your own ideas all the time. So don't just try and copy things straight off a video that you've seen on YouTube. You can borrow ideas for sure, but I want to see your own flavour on these videos. Everyone needs to have a go of every aspect, so the designing the backgrounds, picking backgrounds, costumes, the script, behind the camera, in front of the camera. Really take a chance to have a go of every aspect of this. Obviously, any questions of this, I'm always here to help you, not just when I'm with you in your class, but anytime out on the playground. If you want to come see me, email me. A lot of people want to do this work on weekends. I can definitely see that happening. If that's something that you want to do, talk to me first, talk to your teachers first, and we'll help you in any way possible. Cheers. A Peppa Pig video.
The next race is the relay. Each child needs to pick a parent to race with.
Peppa, pick me! Pick me!
But Daddy, you're not very good at running.
I was very good when I was a little baby.
But now you have a big tummy.
But I can still touch my toes. Nearly.
All right, Daddy. But you must run very fast.
The mummies and daddies will run the first part of the race and then hand the batons to the children.
Mummies and daddies,